Hey, what's going on, everyone? I got a little BRO down live recording going on right now. So I just want to go through this, explain some of the stuff that we have in our league, personnel matching, scheme fits, yada yada. Oh, and then strafe, of course. I'm not gonna be able to do it that well in this because it is gonna be against a CPU. So let me advance 1 week. Okay, so scheme fits. The difference, if you don't know what a 3-4 and a 4-3 are, that's perfectly fine. I didn't either when I first started playing Madden, when I got into these leagues, so I've learned a lot. Um, so the terminology for us is usually like edge. So Aaron Donald's not an edge. This is a 3-4, so he's an inside D lineman. Uh, Von Miller is an edge in a 3-4. Right. So now, if we go, let's see, I think the Saints run a 4-3. Yeah. So the Saints run a 4-3. Their edge players are all, around that 265, 245 range. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Tenal. He's the exception. So he's 289. He's probably that hybrid role, kind of like Cam Jordan would be. Where he's a little bit bigger and he just like solidifies that edge spot. If I were to move over to a 4-3 with my scheme, so I'd move Aaron Donald to defensive tackle. I'd move Ashawn Robinson, Michael Hawk uh, to defensive tackle, and then I would look at my linebackers and probably move both these guys to down. So defensive end, and then I'd move Von Miller. Justin Hollins is an exception because he can also play that middle linebacker. So I could probably leave him at the outside linebacker in a 4-3, but I can move him to put his hand in the dirt. Agbaneo Okoronkwo would also go to the defensive end as well as these other two guys. And then it's a matter of, the inside linebackers, depending on your scheme, like I think it's Traven Howard and Christian Rosenboom. In one of the schemes, the right outside linebacker in Madden needs to be a pass coverage linebacker, and I think that is Traven Howard and Christian Rosenboom, or Troy Reader. It's one of them. So you can move around your linebackers, and that's what we mean, or off-ball linebackers. Um, it's just a way to simplify things, guys. So we're not having, uh, I think it was the Texans guy who had Javon Greenard at defensive end and he's running a 3-4. I mean, guys, it does matter when you're playing the game because I think if you put somebody like that on the inside, they end up, getting a lot of sheds and Booth Realism Online. It's a realism league. You would never see Javon Greenard play defensive tackle in a 3-4 scheme. So that's that. Of course, you got your cornerbacks. Still don't. Oh, and an exception to that. Let me go to depth chart. So Madden does tend to give you the option to fix this, so you don't have to do it with your subs in game. So like your slot cornerback will be, could be anybody. It could be a free safety. It could be a safety, whatever you want it to be, a cornerback. Sub linebacker. Right now, we're asking that everyone puts a linebacker at that sub linebacker position because realistically, there's never six DBs on the field. Every so often there will be, maybe in a prevent, but you just don't see that. So, and Madden adds a sixth defensive back. So naturally, when you go to those prevents, the dime, the nickel, what's the other one? I forgot the other one. But and dollar, you'll have a safety already in that sub linebacker spot. So you already subbed one in. We just don't want a guy abusing like the speed and the coverage of a free safety or a safety in this spot. Um, Your rush DT can be any defensive tackle. We just told one person that they couldn't have an edge player on the inside. He did show us proof, but it's a gray area because we just don't want people abusing it. Now your rush right end. This is strictly up to y'all. Like I could play Aaron Donald right there if I could sub him in game. In that dime look when I have three down linemen or three linemen. I could put Aaron Donald there, but he won't have his hand in the ground. So you kind of want to have your linebackers right there, as well as the rush left end. That's all it is. Your slot wide receiver could be anybody. It could be a tight end, it could be a wide receiver, whatever you want to do with it right there. We just ask that you keep it realistic. Whatever, like, it's corny to say this, but if you don't see it on Sundays, then why would you do it in here? Yes, I get it. It's a Madden game. It's a video game. Why do we do it? Because it's the way it's a group of people that like playing this specific style. There's other leagues that'll let you do whatever the hell you want, but in here we expect you to have all your your inside D linemen in a 3-4. Right here, the left end, they should be taking up the left end, the right end, and the defensive tackle. In a 4-3, you'd put your edge players out here. And remember, your edge players are usually these guys around that 240, 265, 270 range that can, play the outside, put their hand in the dirt. So, other than that, let me go to the next thing. Personnel matching. This is going to be, I got to start the game. So, you're going to watch me play a game against I'm just going to play the moments. Against the Green Bay Packers. This was a tough game yesterday. For those of you who don't know, Boofy Bish is a Rams fan. Okay, so big third down. On third down, 3rd and 6. Let me lower this volume because I need volume settings. Let me lower the max volume. Okay, this should be better. Sorry, guys. Okay. I still love this shit. Okay, so right here they're running a gun bunch. So right here I can choose between like a nickel, I can choose between a dime. They're gonna go for the first down. Let me show you all a little bit of the strafing, right? We don't want you to move all your players around, but look how Aaron Donald is that inside. So this is strafing right here. I'm holding down L2, got it covered, and then as soon as the ball's thrown, you can chase after it. I mean, it's kind of a reaction. It's reaction based, right? If you can, sometimes you can almost anticipate it. That's also another gray area. But just don't cheese it, guys. We don't want any of that. We don't want guys getting pissed off over a video game. Okay, so they're running the gun doubles H-back weak. So then I'm gonna run a 3-3-5, which is a nickel set because they have 3 wide receivers out. Okay, and then right here I don't have the straight because he was in man. Okay, they're going to come out in the same set. So I could stay in nickel right here, or since it's 3rd and 1, I could come out in the 3-4 under. Let's see what we can do. I'd prefer not to be man because you're going to get beat every time. See, that was a perfect call. Obviously, this is against a computer, or the CPU. Let's try this one more time. Gun double. They're coming out in that single back. There's still 3 yards left. Let's go ahead and run nickel 3-3-5 wide. So I'm gonna blitz him. And then right there, stop him. See, that works. Like, we don't want you abusing play calling. Like they're coming out in a 3 wide receiver set. So let's stay in nickel. Let's run some contain. Let's be in man. Just switch up your play calling. That's all it is. Remember, in man, you don't have to straight. You just need to stick to your person. I lost it right there. See, that's totally on me. Um, we want you to switch up your personnel. Let me skip this. Skip that. Skip it. Oh wow, this is getting ugly. Skip. Okay, give me a play the moments. Okay, I'm gonna run some zone now. So I'm gonna back my guys up. It'll back up Reader a little bit. Try not to back your linebackers up so much. It's kind of cheesy, and Jalen Ramsey picks it off. Um, but guys, yeah. So as I was saying, try not to back them up. I'm trying to get a scenario where they don't throw a pick. Let's see. Skip that. Okay. They're still coming in. The three wide receiver set, tight end out. So I'm gonna run with readers. So I'm running the cover in the middle, release, and then go. That's what strafing is, guys. You hold down L2 until the ball is thrown. Make sure you stay in your zone. If you're running a deep blue, however, let's see. You don't have to strafe, but we also don't want you running all over the field. So, like, I just gotta stay in my zone. There's a flag on that. So, if this wasn't the best explanation of what we do here, then I apologize. If you have any questions or if you want to run a test game with me, go ahead and let me know. I want everyone to be on the same page when we're doing this. So like it's not a bad thing for me to try and help some of you guys out. We want everyone to have fun. That's our main thing. It's a video game at the end of the day. But other than that, guys, that should be it. And thank you.